In this fourth video clip of the series, The Causes of the Change of the Planet, we will discuss the effects of cosmic rays on life, mind, and spirit. When cosmic rays reach the atmosphere at high speed, they split into dozens of other particles, most of which are neutrons. Neutrons, even though they have no electrical charge, interact electrically. For example, if they hit electronic chips they can cause damage. The same goes for our DNA and bacteria or viruses. In the case of bacteria or viruses, they quickly mutate the DNA hit, so that new DNA will be produced, with a new mutation of the bacterium or virus. If cosmic rays are many, the mutations will increase accordingly. By increasing the mutations, there is a greater chance that a more harmful virus or bacteria will be created. There are areas on Earth where the magnetic field is weaker. From the map shown here, you can see the Earth's magnetic lines, and various areas where there is a weaker magnetic field. They are, in the poles, and one in South America, near Brazil, the South Atlantic Anomaly, SAA. The maps are from 2010 and 2015. In 2015 there was an epidemic of the Zika virus in Brazil. Because of these holes in the Earth's magnetic field, and the increase in cosmic rays, viruses and bacteria have undergone more and more mutations. The increase in mutations causes the increase in the probability that a virus becomes lethal for animals and humans. For decades, considerable increases in animal deaths have been reported all over the world. It occurs mostly in animals that live in large flocks, such as birds or fish. No one has ever discovered the real cause, also because the causes are viruses or bacteria that mutate continuously. Humans can be treated and warmed, while animals are doomed if they catch a virus. Another cause of cosmic rays could also be the COVID-19 virus. This is the map of the intensity of the Earth's magnetic field in 2020. Note that the area of the weak magnetic field, that was in Siberia, has moved to southern China. This makes us assume that the origin of the COVID-19 virus is precisely due to that void in the magnetic field. Let's now move on to the mental and spiritual consequences. The effects of cosmic rays on life have been studied over the years on animals and humans during space missions. The first organ to have consequences is the hypothalamus, and the most important endocrine gland, the pituitary gland. It has been confirmed, by several studies, that low doses of radiation increase cognitive abilities in some people, but in others it can cause anxiety, fear and an uncoordinated increase in emotions. So the data are conflicting, and the real causes are not understood. Their effect depends on the mind that receives them. In high doses they are obviously very harmful to anyone. The increase in cosmic rays acts directly on the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, and conditions feelings and related behaviors. The increase in these positive emotions leads the mind to increasingly seek transcendental elements. But, as previously reported, for mysterious reasons not everyone has this type of change. The entire world population is affected. Something strange and peculiar happens. People are divided. Many have great spiritual changes, and are brought towards a new path that they would never have imagined. The majority become anxious, with unfounded fears and uncoordinated emotional reactions. Humanity, thus, takes two paths from which it is almost impossible to go back. Due to the increase in cosmic rays, an ever-increasing number of mutations of viruses and bacteria occur. This causes epidemics, pandemics and even large animal deaths. In addition, the mind and spirit of man go through many changes. For some, it increases cognitive abilities, which leads the mind to search for spirituality. For others, it causes unfounded fears and confused emotional states. Humanity is increasingly dividing. The entire series of videos The Evidence has a very specific final purpose. To fully understand the latest clips, it is necessary to listen to the previous ones. In practice, it is a path that will lead the visitor to take note of future events and take the appropriate steps. So we invite you to follow video number 5 of the series The Evidence entitled, The Dimming of the Star Betelgeuse in 2019.